A minivan crashed into this market on Saturday, closing it for 3 days. But as of this Tuesday, the Under the Sun market is back open for business. The tornado that raced through Beech Grove High School did extensive damage. Administrators and contractors are racing the calendar to make repairs by the end of July. Police arrived at Indianapolis Regional Airport after a plane crash occurred here in Hancock County. People on the Old North Side are hoping that pictures will help police find the suspect who sets houses like this one on fire. Metro Police are investigating after reports of arson on the Old North Side. Take a look at the photos released by investigators. One picture shows a man on the porch of a house. A second picture shows what police believe to be that same man riding away on a bike. Old North Side homeowner Anthony Hooks hopes someone recognizes him.
Oh, please report him immediately if you know who it is. If he looks familiar to you in any form or fashion, please turn in the name to the nearest police station.
Hooks believes the photos are key to solving the case.
We're happy that we have an image of this person, and hopefully that brings us one step closer to him being brought to justice.
At least one of the photos come from the Ring doorbell camera. It automatically records when someone approaches the front door. If you have any information on the suspect, please call Crime Stoppers at 317-262-TIPS. Reporting for Channel 13 Eyewitness News, I'm Joel Riley. According to these court documents, police clocked Al Unser Jr. going 14 miles over the speed limit. Former Indy 500 champion Al Unser Jr. has been apprehended by police early Monday morning. Unser had been arrested around 1:15 a.m. when police found him going 59 miles per hour on a 45. As the officers pulled him over, they could smell alcohol and noticed his speech slurred. As Unser denied his actions of consuming alcohol, court documents say he then staggered and soon after rolled down an embankment. At 3:20 a.m., police placed Unser in jail at Hendricks County Court. He is faced with charges of misdemeanor, OWI, as well as 2 traffic infractions. This, however, is not the first time Unser has been arrested for reckless behavior. Unser has also been apprehended by police in 2011 for driving more than 100 miles per hour in New Mexico. He has also been arrested for domestic violence against his then-girlfriend in 2002. With Al Unser Jr. out of jail, he now waits his first court appearance. For Channel 13 Eyewitness News, I'm Joel Riley. McDonald's is investigating after a customer discovered a surprise in his food. This McDonald's customer showed us his McChicken sandwich with a bite in it. The bite didn't come from him. As you can see from his receipt, the customer, who we will call Josh, went to a West Morris Street McDonald's at 2:36 p.m. Josh asked us not to reveal his real identity. His receipt shows he ordered a small fry, a McChicken, and 2 orders of cookies. When Josh opened his sandwich wrap last night like this.
At like around 11 o'clock last night, I decided to eat one more bite of the chicken, and those several small bites of the chicken sandwich. I know I didn't eat it, when people around.
He took his sandwich back to speak with the manager. The restaurant offered him free food in return. He not only denied the offering, but said he wants the employee fired.
I didn't want this to occur again, and next time I'm there, and it's an ongoing thing, and I was going to the people around, the public to know what's going on. I said it can happen to somebody else and they don't report it. So I just want to put it to them and hopefully they handle it the right way.
The customer says that he will not be returning to this location and hopes that people are more aware of what is inside of their order. Reporting on the West Side, I'm Joel Riley. Legislators are currently reacting to Indianapolis prosecutors' decision against pressing charges over possessing small amounts of marijuana. The bill was endorsed in a 6-3 Indiana Senate committee vote. This would allow the Attorney General's office to step in if a county prosecutor announced a policy not enforcing a law or that was not found to have categorically elected not to do so. The bill comes after Democratic Marion County Prosecutor Ryan Mears announced his office wouldn't press charges against adults for possessing even an ounce or less of marijuana. Ball State saw a record number of bike thefts last semester, and it left some students wondering how they could protect their property. Newslink Indiana's Tucker White talked to University Police to get some tips. U.S. Attorney Josh Minkler says his office is reviewing all polling places in the Southern District of Indiana to see if they comply with the Americans with Disabilities Act. Election officials are being asked to complete surveys on polling place accessibility. Investigators may then conduct on-site inspections to confirm responses and to evaluate compliance with ADA regulations. Countries found in violation can resolve issues informally or may enter into a voluntarily compliance agreement with the government in which they voluntarily agree to upgrade their facilities before the November election. Minkler says counties found to engage in discrimination may face lawsuits. Construction is closing an area near one of Muncie's busiest intersections. Wheeling Avenue will be closed just south of the McGalliard intersection tomorrow from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Workers will be moving utility lines. However, McGalliard will still be open. Detours will be in place showing alternate north and south routes along Walnut Street, east of Wheeling, and Oakwood Avenue, west of Wheeling. As springtime draws near, it is important to look back on New Year's resolutions, particularly health and nutrition. Newslink Indiana's Davis Wynn reports on how one business is supporting its customers' goals.